See that? It's so cold. Good morning, guys. So it's about 6:30 or so. We got about a half-hour drive to the spot. We should be there right at first light. This is the second video of this series. We're out chasing mule deer in Arizona with our bows, over-the-counter archery, and yesterday was a blast. Saw a ton of deer, as you guys saw. Now we're gonna try to repeat that today, but we're gonna try to do a little bit better at getting on and getting deer killed. So yeah, that's about the long and short of it. Let's go have a good day. All right, you guys, this is day 2 of this trip. I didn't film much this morning. We rode through, checked out some new country. We saw one buck, tried to get a shot at it, but it blew out of there and I didn't film anything, so sorry about that. I'll be better about filming today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back down into this area where we've been seeing these deer. I got the master guide with me himself right here. Get that 400 a rock in, right? Let's go. All right, it's time. Ben's off work, so we're gonna go see if we can't kill one of these big bucks that we've been seeing. There's a couple good ones in there. See if we can glass them up, put a sneak on them. Warmed way up, it's a lot nicer today, so things should be good for the killing. All right, we just spotted a nice looking 4-point. Let's see if I can sneak around and get into range on him and see if we can get a shot. Shot at a big buck. It's a different deer than the one I was in on before. I got to this little rock ledge right here and I peeked over and he was right below me. Kind of a long shot, but it felt good. It was flying straight. The only thing is he spun right as the arrow was getting there, so I couldn't tell. It either hit him before he spun, he spun and it hit him back, or if he, I don't know, he might have got out of the way. He just whirled as soon as that shot. As soon as that he heard that bow go off, he just whirled. But oh man, it was a big deer. It was the one that I was trailing along this rim right here was a smaller 4-point, and then I peeked over and this is a way better deer. Wide as his ears and super tall. So I just sent a waypoint to Ben. He's gonna come over and then we're gonna walk down and see exactly what we can figure out. See where my arrow ended up. I keep watching, thinking maybe I'll see him going up the other hillside or something. I'll show you guys where it all went down. I peeked over like this and he was standing right there. Nice shot, and he whirled and ran that way. So my arrow's down there somewhere. As soon as Ben gets here, we'll see if we can turn it up. But about half the deer went up there and half the deer went out across here. But man, He's a good buck. So there's another big buck right here. But that's a big 2x3. Big old heavy gnarly buck. I'd shoot that buck too. Super mature, and it's missing an eye. But that's not the deer I shot at. The deer I shot at went down the canyon. So that buck right there on the hill is the little that I was chasing originally. That little 4-point. I wasn't sure if I wanted to shoot him or not. He's right there. But that's the little buck. There's 3 bucks. There's a big 2x3, a little 4-point, and then that big 4-point I shot. Oh, that's the little buck. That's the little buck. Let's go see if we can turn this arrow off. Please have blood. Yeah, dude, it's got hair all over.
Oh yeah, dude, we got punched buck. We got blood.
I think he's dead. With as much as he's... Look at all that blood, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's dead.
I think we got a dead deer, guys. He's a solid buck, too, man. I think he'd be one of my better archery bucks. What do you want to do? Pull out?
I think we should back out.
God, that sucks, but I think it's the right thing to do. Just give him till... You want to wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, let's come in the morning. It's super cold. And I could tell you that he's gonna lay up quick. But who knows how long he's gonna take to expire.
Yeah, and in the snow, we got a really good chance to track him down.
Yeah, it's supposed to be clear tomorrow, so we'll just start early. As soon as the sun comes up, we'll get in here. He'll be stiffed up.
Look at he's spraying blood, dude. He's spraying.
Man, it just opened him up.
I thought it might have smoked him back.
Dude, I'm telling you, we're gonna find that deer, dude. We're gonna find that freaking buck.
Alright, let's go. We were on our way over to Glass to see if we could see my deer. And we just saw 3 big bucks. The 2 were posturing up. They were gonna fight. So Ben is trying to work around on them. See if he can get in on them when they're fighting. The one is a super heavy, wide buck. Awesome looking deer. They're all about 300 yards out in front of me. And Ben's gonna angle across at him. I'll try to film anything that I can see, but I just can't see that much from this angle.
Could have shot the smaller one.
The old wild one?
Yeah, the old troll.
You didn't
Could've
want him,
shot
huh?
dude, no. He's just too crabby, man.
Yeah.
But I had the other buck. It was close. But there's so many deer scattered everywhere, I couldn't. I just worked off. I don't know if I got one, but one of the bucks cut back this way.
There's a bunch of does just down the road.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the way she goes. Pretty funny, right?
Oh. Dude. Yeah, it's sweet.
So we're here, we're back a couple hundred yards away from where I shot that deer. Ben has to go to work in a few hours, so we're gonna go try to find that buck. We let him lay overnight. The whole night I was just trying to like tell myself, oh, he's not that big. It's fine, don't worry about it. But I was like tossing and turning the whole night. Ugh, I hate that. Hate leaving them overnight, but it's the right thing to do. I know we didn't push this deer anywhere. So this morning on the way in, we saw a really nice buck, and Ben jumped out, but his rangefinder battery was dead. Solid deer, but anyway, we're gonna give this one a few hours and see if we can go turn him up. The amount at which he was bleeding I think we have a good chance, but I'm always just nervous going into scenarios like this. But whatever we do, we're gonna look hard. I'm gonna give it the rest of this. I'm down here for another day and a half, so for sure I'm gonna give it that amount of time looking for him, you know, if we have to. Wish us luck. Let's go see if we can find this deer. We made it back to where we had blood last night. Right where he was standing when we shot him. We didn't try following at all. I can see blood going out through the snow, so we're just gonna start tracking and see if we can turn him. I'm now 3 hours into this tracking job and not looking very good. I can't believe how much that deer was bleeding in the beginning. Pouring out both sides, just like us, you guys saw. A constant stream of blood. Started out with a ton of blood. It's a typical archery hunting story. Turned and went downhill really hard. Thought he was gonna die. Got out of the snow. There's only snow on these north faces. Got down out of the snow and it's just pure rock. Blood's really, really small. So, been looping, went down the canyon. So I shot the deer there. We tracked him. Now we're back to square one. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is go back and get to where I had really good blood, and I'm gonna follow it back to where we lost blood, and then I'm gonna see if there's anything else from there. The only possibility that I haven't really explored yet is that he went out the bench further, so I'm gonna go look at that and see if he did that. So the frustrating thing is it's so thick, he could be dead anywhere in here. Ben had to leave and go to work. He's gonna come back out this afternoon. I'm gonna spend the whole day today, and if I don't find him today, probably spend the whole day tomorrow. If I can't find him, go home. So it's now 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Haven't been able to turn this buck up. Oh man, I'm just killing it on the camera work here again. Let me just get steady for a second and get serious. Haven't been able to turn this deer up. I worked all the way around that big canyon. I've glassed it from all sides. I don't know if he's not in there, if he's just laying somewhere hidden, or if he's out rutting does again. You never know. I think he's hurt too bad. But so my plan now is to work all the way down this side of the canyon and glass across at the other side hills and just keep doing big loops until I find some evidence of him, or find him until I can find some more blood, something. So not giving up. I'm gonna for sure dedicate this whole day, and probably tomorrow the whole day, to finding this deer before I have to go home. So, well, good morning, guys. I think when I left off yesterday, I was still looking for that buck. I got a little frustrated, so I didn't film too much. I looked for that deer until dark. I glassed every angle I could on those canyons. Gridded everywhere I thought that he might have gone. Basically, he just got out of the snow and couldn't follow him. He was bleeding real good in the beginning, as you guys saw, but couldn't turn him up. So today we're just up here glassing again, seeing hopefully we get lucky and either find him or find a buck for Ben or something. It's the last day here in Arizona. Just posted up on this point looking at a decent little bowl. There's busted. He's busted up 5 point. He's right here below us. So just making the best of this last day that we got here. There's supposed to be a big storm rolling in. There's a lot of deer up and moving on their feet, but there's also a bunch of people that rolled in, seeing it as Saturday. So let's see what we can get found today, end this thing on a positive note. Hopefully find my buck, or find a buck for Ben or something. So let's go. I don't know, I always feel like I have to have some call to action, like let's go do it. Let's go find a deer. But I'll just change scenes right now and do something else. I just finished eating some Subway, so half of it's probably in my beard, but I want to let you guys know we pretty much looked for that buck the whole day. Towards the end of the day, we broke off, went and looked at some new country, saw some more bucks, but I'm gonna head home. I got about a 7 hour, whatever drive back to my house. I'm gonna get there late tonight, in time to go to church tomorrow. It'll be good. Anyway, thank you guys for following along on this hunt. It's always kind of weird and an uncomfortable situation when you hit an animal and you're not able to retrieve it. We know we did everything we could for that deer, and I'll probably come back down here and look for it again. I don't know. I don't really want to shoot another deer at this point in time. I feel like that deer's dead, but I'm gonna go home and think it over and see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but good thing is I don't have to decide right now. I can give it a few days and see how I feel. But I want to thank you guys for following with this little series. It's been fun. We saw a ton of deer. Me and Ben Sandel were counting today. I think we counted 13 bucks, mature bucks that I've seen or like had an opportunity to go after while we've been down here. So it's been a blast. We've seen a lot of deer. Ben went after some, I went after some. So also, Ben has a YouTube channel. It's called Ben Sandel Lifestyle. So if you guys want to find him, follow him, go check it out. He sees a lot of big stuff and he's a cool dude. Ben, thanks dude for all your help down here. Ben's a stud. Anyway, I'm gonna link his channel in the description of this video, so if you guys want to go follow Ben's channel, go do it. But anyway, thanks for watching these series. Thanks for following along. I'm gonna drive home now. See ya.